Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 2 of my Kingdom Rush Origins playthrough. So last time we did all of these levels, we started our journey, and we got 3 stars on everything, which was great. And now we're on to Rockhenge. War rages on. We attack and retreat, making the invader pay a steep price for each inch of ground we give up. As per your orders, General, we retreated into the Fairy Forest. The Archdruids of Rockhenge have always been our allies. Nevertheless, we can feel hidden hostile gazes as we make our way through this magical land. Alright. And so the Elf Princess flew to the Kingdom of Lineria looking for help. Or Lineria, while the elven army fell back into the fairy forest. Let's find a safe spot. Look, a shrine! These druid runes will protect the area. Wait a minute. These are not druid runes. They're Twilight Elves! Yeah. Alright, the new thing is an upgrade for the druid, which is the Archdruid Henge. Archdruids have total control over nature, commanding earth, beast, and spirit alike. So, upgrade for the artillery. Only one thing we have to defend, so we're still down to the one choke point stuff, which is hype. Let's see. I'm curious if this is like a reference to something, or if it's just aesthetic. Hard to say.
We must move
Let's
on.
see. How should I do this? Maybe we'll go one barracks for now.
You have my bow.
And then I don't know, something like that. I don't know. We're just guessing early on. So it is what it is for now. I was just curious if any of these did anything, but anyway, so these little plants will eventually pop up. You hit them and then they will shoot poison. And you can poison the enemy, and you poison your enemies is what those do. So it's pretty neat. And this one is 375. Archdruids total control over nature. Yeah, you already saw that. But they have an average attack speed. Pretty good damage. Nothing crazy.
Swords ready.
Yeah, we know how that works. Thank you. We gotta upgrade my barracks. It's not doing almost anything. I was about to say we need upgrades. My barracks units are getting slaughtered. Slaughtered! It's their ranged attack. It's doing nasty things to our health. Alright, a new enemy. The sword spider. High magic resist, high damage, average speed. Which is pretty spook.
Our aim.
Say, we need more output. Alright, just got our little fancy Archdruid person. This will the upgrades. Are curses an enemy, causing 35% of all damage dealt to it to also affect other enemies. And then the Ruined Bears, which invokes a mythical ruined bear to block and fight enemies. So, new enemy is the Satyr Cutthroat. Fast speed, high damage, and a ranged attack. So, you know, they're pretty squishy, obviously. That poison did nasty damage. But he can store up rocks so he can hit more enemies, which is pretty neat. So he can, like, unleash a volley while he's just standing there idle, which is cool.
Swords ready.
Ardent fury.
That's pretty good. Ah, dang it, I was hoping to catch more of them with that.
Onward.
Reinforce.
Alright, next one, I'm ready. So now the new upgrade is 70% of all damage dealt. Curses an enemy, dealing 70% of all damage dealt to it to also affect other enemies. Very strong. Apparently the poison also slows, which is pretty sick. Trying to wait till it's really dire.
And I
That's looking pretty dire. I'd say by the time they get here, this wave will be done.
Incoming!
So the satyrs, they can cross you doing that. You can't hit them while they're in that state, but it is very spooky. That was good.
Swords ready!
Alright. I'm trying to see if we can hold without me using my lightning.
Verdant Fury!
Alright, new enemy is the Satyr Hoplite. High damage, medium armor, summons allies. So, you know. It's starting to get real here. Now, I think the Hoplites can also do that warp thing. I think. But apparently, you know, they don't always do it, but I think they can do it. So the upgrade is 100% of all damage dealt, which is obviously super good.
Fury!
Incoming!
Well,
Swords ready!
we're holding, but it's getting a little spooky. Luckily, that barrage is doing super good. It's so useful. Trying to decide if we should go rune bears or something else. We could also get like sleep arrows and stuff. I'm just trying to debate if grabbing something else would be wiser.
Hunting season begins.
I think we'll do that.
Swift and steady.
I think we need more DPS. Don't worry about all this. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm gonna wait till they get up here. Oh, bother. Alright. That one rarely gets used, so I was trying to hurry up and use it.
Reinforce!
Although saving it for that would have been smarter, but I had no way of knowing that. That's what I'll tell myself. Nice. Well done, squad. I think maybe going ruined bears could be good. Getting the sleep arrows would be really good, though. So the next one, I think, just summons another bear, I think.
Swords ready! Reinforce!
Just kind of trying to delay them for a second. That was a good one. That's why the sleep arrows are really good right there.
Incoming!
We dream of this.
Doing okay. Alright, the web spitter spider, high magic resist, can web soldiers. So, that can rapidly become a problem.
Dreams are made of this.
Let's say we're gonna need that. But you can see the arcane archer does really good damage even against the magic resist, because they lowered that enemy's magic resist, which is why it's so good.
Swords ready!
I think we'll maybe grab another bear now that we're so close. Now we have 2 bears.
Dreams are made of this.
Alright. I'll call the next wave. We're polishing up that one anyway.
Dreams are made of
Oh, I forgot about that.
this. For the Queen!
For Aradel.
Yeah, the satyrs can like go all the way back here, which rapidly becomes a problem.
Honor to serve.
I think we need very fancy people here, because this barracks has a lot of pressure on them now. Considering I forgot about this satyr nonsense.
Red sun rises.
Reinforce!
Song of death. We must move on.
Luckily, he can sort of shoot into the blob, which is useful, as you would imagine. Gives us some kind of cover, you know? I should have poisoned, I wasn't paying attention.
Rises.
Ah, I hit his summons, but I missed the guy.
Let's dance.
You need to
You have my
pull back a little bit. You're often getting into melee because you're too close.
Let's dance.
Not bad.
Let's dance.
Alright, well at least now I have some fully upgraded guys on the in my barracks, which is good. Wait for it, and now!
Swords ready! Got that tower? Logan! Reinforce! You shall not pass!
Sorry, I'm in concentration mode, so I'm
Explode into space!
doing a lot of not speaking. That was not bad.
Explode into space! Explode into space!
Yeah, I hit the next one. I'm just about done with this one.
You shall not pass!
So I think that casting blocks these guys' ability to summon anything, by the way.
You shall not cast!
which is obviously super good. Plus, of course, their ability to instantly blow up things is also very strong, as you would assume. Maybe we'll do another one down here. Time is mana. Don't worry about all this. We're just about done here, so. And I have a lightning. I have all my powers up, so.
Swords ready.
Yeah! Let's go, dude. You'll love to see it. Alright, so new hero. A couple new heroes, actually. We have Regshan, the Eldritch Blade. Or Regson. Whenever an enemy is defeated, he's healed. The enemy's total life. Burns with the Eldritch Fire. Eldritch attack, chance of slaying. Special maneuver that makes 3 attacks for 20-60 damage up to 3 enemies. Increases his health. Vindicator slays any single target with a cooldown of 100 seconds. He's not bad. Or we have the king, Prince Dinas. Probably stick with our guy for a bit. Speaking of our guy, though, I guess we'll arrow volley for the next level. And for you, so we have archer deal maximum damage against unarmored targets. Barracks equip soldiers with improved armor. Mage's attack range. Druid attack range. Let's see, adds 2 additional thunderbolts while heavy winds slow down all enemies. Green wardens have more health, better armor, improved weapons. Because we have 4, we'll probably grab 2 of these. Let's go arrows and then barracks, I guess. Let's see. Grimsburg, the fearsome forest keepers will fight on our side, but some of the Fae have joined our enemies and our troops are nervously wondering about what those approaching fuminous sounds are. Or fruminous? Approached, praised by Eleni, one of our elite archer groups of golden longbows has managed to get through the enemy lines and are holding down a position among the enchanted houses of Grimsburg. General, they need our help now. Alright. So we have 2 new upgrades. First is an archer tower, the other archer tower upgrade, which is the golden longbow. Golden longbows are accurate, disciplined archers that deal death from far, far away. So they have a very high range, so they're really good to sprinkle in towers, like slots that are otherwise not massively useful. And their upgrades can be really good. The other one is the Forest Keepers. Guardians of the forest, they command the power of nature to help protect the realm. So they're very, very good. We also have we have the little witch here, which we're gonna kill immediately. Knock knock. Yay! I saved Hans and Ethel. I remembered that immediately. Anyway, so if memory serves, you are gonna get satyrs, and then they will like roll through here, and they'll roll through here, I believe, or like through here. I think they go right here. They both end up right there. So making a barracks line in this very far back corner is, I think, a pretty solid idea.
For Aradel.
Maybe we could go
Hunting season begins. To the vanguard.
something like that, maybe. For now, a concept. Because obviously that arcane archer tower did really good last battle. So, hey, look, the 3 little pigs, by the way. What a classic reference. How timely. All right, we're a few waves in. So far, so good. The new enemy is the Gloomy, flying fast speed self-duplication. So, kind of either getting them early or having a really good AoEs is very strong with these guys. But, as you can see, they're very squishy, so... You know, waiting until they're, like, right there. And look, they're all dead. I mean, you know. That group that I killed, the first group, anyway. So, you know. Luckily, we have lots of anti-air, because all of my barracks units can shoot anti-air, my main elf guy's anti-air, and of course... I mean, by I just mean ranged, I guess. And then, of course, my one tower that I built is an anti-air thing, so... So we are well equipped. Especially if I stay on top of my poison stuff, you know. Maybe we'll go... something that could hit a lot of things, like another... like one of the... maybe a golden longbow right here, because he could hit all of these paths, which would be really strong. That was a really good barrage right there, by the way. Pew! May as well get a head start on these guys, because they're bad juju. Alright, next wave, new enemy, the Twilight Scourger. High magic resist, speeds up allies, curses towers on death. So yeah, even when you kill them, they'll have a little ghost that will fly down the lane and infest, or like whatever, curse one of your towers so it won't do anything for a bit. So it's rough. It's a little rough, not gonna lie. They're not great. Your best hope, actually, is that one tower, the mage tower that stops enemies, you know, that stops them casting. That's your best bet, because that anti-magic sorcerer thing will stop these guys. So if you kill them with that curse on, it'll stop it. So, but as you can see, it does that, which is not great. Luckily, it's not down forever, but you could see it's pretty lengthy. And in a dire situation, having your tower be offline for that long is a little rough. So the upgrades are, every shot has a chance of slaying its victim, so instantly, very good. And then marks a target, causing it to suffer double damage from all sources for 5 seconds. So that makes it a good tower for other towers, you know?
Sweet dreams are made of this.
So, you know. You may as well, because this tower's obviously locked down and I couldn't really do anything. Now, normally fire rate's not that fast, but because they're closer, she'll fire faster. But normally she fires, it's much slower. It's like that, so she'll take her time. But her damage is real good, and her bonuses are very good, too. So.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
So, you know, it's a good thing to sprinkle in. Especially when you get at least one of these upgrades on both sides. But especially all the way up, you know. It could be a very good thing to help supplement your defense. That was a little late, but it's alright. That was a good one.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Alright. Now!
Gotcha.
So now it'll be double damage for 10 seconds on the upgrade. Which is good. You just go on the next one.
Swords ready.
Yeah, hit them all that time.
Gotcha.
And the upgrade is now 15 seconds. So it's very strong. But yeah, this is what they'll do right there. And I do think they pop out right there, which is why I put up barracks is back here. Oh, I think I missed like one. Yeah, I missed a couple. Tragic. But very strong. You saw she one-shotted one of them things, so. Oh yeah, that was such a good one.
Gotcha.
That was such a good one, bro. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. That was such a waste. That was dumb. That one, though, that was good. Hit the next one. We'll be ready. So So yeah, the double damage increase is very good because sometimes she'll obviously target like big guys or whatever. And so it's shockingly good because sometimes she'll like hit it on one of these, or there'll be other tougher enemies down the road, and having that double damage can like save your life, as you would probably assume.
Crimson sky.
There we go. Now there's a chance of slaying enemies instantly on every shot. Yeah, see that double damage right there.
Reinforce!
For the queen!
Well, I was gonna activate the poison, but hey, look, she got an instant kill. But then half of them went this way, so I was like, well, maybe not. I feel like we need to get our home defense, the real line back here, stronger.
Incoming!
Yeah, get them, boys. Go on the next wave.
A red sun rises.
Probably gonna work on really good upgrades for our barracks units at this point. Wait for it. Now! Nice. Got almost all of them. That was very good.
Red sun rises.
Yeah! Those poisons are so good against the groups. Alright, so far so good.
Red sun rises.
Saved it. It's kind of better just to try to snipe them out as much as possible.
Red sun rises.
Reinforce!
Like I said, it's better just to try and deal with them. Especially because they lock down all of my towers.
Stands.
Got that power?
I'm doing this mostly to bait these guys. So some of them will target this tower. Maybe I could keep some of these other ones alive. Alright, new enemy. Oh, this one, the Bandersnatch. This is bad news. Fast speed, area damage attack cannot be slowed. This is just a DPS check because these things are nasty strong.
Incoming!
They do a lot of damage. They're very powerful. They can't be slowed. It's bad news. So the best hope is to do stuff like that, like put it to sleep and things like that.
Time is mana.
They give you a lot of money when you kill them, but they are real scary.
Swords ready! Loken!
Alright, next one, we're ready.
Let's dance.
Okay, we need to get this one real bad. Well, I already sniped one out, that's cool. Wait for it. Alright, no one panic. He's locked down. There we go.
You shall not cast!
Well, the timing on this is a little rough, having all of these guys out. Yeah, she hit the whole group.
Swords ready! Explode into space!
Oh, it targeted mostly the wrong person.
Explode into space! Explode into space!
Nature is calling.
Alright, so upgrades on you is a heal. It's a slow that's very strong, and it'll damage them, and they'll get a spear that does very good damage. Like I'm trying to focus it down here, so...
Live long and prosper. You reap what you sow. Live long and prosper.
Oh, okay, well, we're fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, the slow is super strong. Obviously, the heal's really, really good. The true damage is obviously fine, but the really good stuff is the heal and the slow. That's the real cream of the crop there.
Live long and prosper.
There's the slow. It also does damage to them as well.
You reap what you sow.
It's fine. So this one will be increasing that damage of the true damage. And this one is obviously just increasing that damage again. Alright, last wave. Here we go. Wait for it.
Swords
Just thought I would try to hit him early. Yeah!
Let's rock.
The Vorpal Blade, great reference.
Strong like an oak.
Almost.
Into to the wild.
We better save our lightning for something really good. I'd say that's the time. They're all weak, so. Yeah. Let's go. That one was much spookier, but we still did it. Oh goodness. Anyway, upgrade. We can hit the his twin-bladed attack is stronger, which is hype. All right. So we have 3 stars. Maybe we'll go make better summons. So that'll be good. All right, the Crystal Lake. Our druidic allies feel uneasy about crossing the Crystal Lake. I have heard them whisper about the Groot slaying, but they refuse to speak further about the issue. We have sent scouts to find the High Elven mages who study the magic of the crystals. We hope by the light to find them in time. Our enemies are closing in. It's time to double our march and reach the Unseelie Court before our strength wanes. I think this one is a boss fight, if memory serves. Alright, High Elven Mage is the Mage Tower upgrade, the other one. High Elven Mages cast awesome high energy triple bolt, a taste of Telquisir magic. Anyway, other upgrade is you have these little dragon nests, so they'll launch little fairy dragons, and then they have a crystallization, which I think is like a lockdown. It'll just freeze them in place. They're very good. Their range is really far, so something that you'll want to invest in.
Vanguard. By the light of the moon.
At least tier 2.
We must move on.
Otherwise, maybe we'll go
Quiver and quake.
artillery. Then we'll grab a fairy dragon. All right. Well, see what we think about that. See, I think he'll like fly over to things and then shoot them a little bit once they're within range. See, there's something in the water. Spooky. Yeah, see, it'll like freeze them for a second. So it's a good way to slow enemies down. You can increase the duration as well. Okay, we are gonna need some better anti-air.
Hunting season begins.
Yeah, we're gonna need some anti-air.
Trust our aim.
Aha! Sniped it before anything could happen. Well, you know, initially anyway.
Swift and steady.
Not good.
Swords ready.
It's not great. I really don't like having to use lightning that early, but I was gonna leak all those. Okay, we need more anti-air.
Hunting season begins.
Here, shoot them. Yeah, we should have gone Arcane Archer right away. Although we held him. We held him. Barely. Alright, so yeah, that archery, that's a problem. That's a problem. But we held it for now. We didn't leak nothing. So, but yeah, we might should have gone Arcane Archer right away. Oh, I forgot he does that. That's not nice.
Incoming.
Just freezes half of your towers just for the memes.
Trust our aim. Swift and steady.
Alright, new enemy. The Red Cap High Speed Death Strike. So they're fast, they do good damage. But I think they're kind of squishy. I don't recall them being very tanky. Yeah, you could see even like a regular tower does pretty good damage, so.
And our evening.
Swords ready.
Just calling the next one. Trying to debate what to go for. I feel like going for my arcane stuff is smarter. Because these ones are nice, but they're not like game changers, you know? So I feel like going for the stuff that's gonna carry me like these is smarter. And I'll get these when I have kind of spare money and time. Oh, a new pathway. That's cute. Doesn't really make a difference because, you know, they're still within range of most of my stuff, so it's like, it doesn't matter a whole lot. And my choke point is the same, so it doesn't really change very much.
Reinforce.
Say, better barrage. Yeah, it's calling the next one. Okay, I'm gonna do that now because these dragons can stun lock the Bandersnatch if you're lucky.
Incoming.
Let's say more. We must stun lock the Bandersnatch. Nice.
Another target tire.
But yeah, that's why those things are good. Is I forgot just right when it showed up, I was like, oh yeah, you can like stun lock the Bandersnatch and stuff with these little dragons if they are targeting just him, which is super strong, obviously. Almost.
And our Evelyn.
Swords ready.
These stupid elves are ruining what my guys should be targeting.
Another target tire.
Reinforce.
There we go. Alright, hit the next one.
Another target tire.
By the time they get here, we'll be ready. Nice, good barrage.
Another target tire.
Okay. Feel a little safer now with a couple of arcane archers.
Incoming.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Let's say we will need assistance in a minute. Yeah.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Sweet dreams are made of this.
Alright, new enemy, the Twilight Avenger. These guys are real scary. They have very high armor, blasting curse, reduces armor on melee. So yeah, they can get real spooky. That's for sure. Oi.
Swords ready.
Stellar timing.
Dreams are made of this.
It's actually not as big a deal, to be honest. Comparatively.
Reinforce.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Incoming.
Okay.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Well, that's something. Oh, that's freaking awful. That's a problem.
For the queen! You have my bow.
By the light of the moon.
Oh man, that sucks.
Kanuri.
Oh, that sucks. Well. Oh boy. I'm just trying to debate what to do. Let's say we're gonna need some assistance here.
Swords ready. Got that power. Reinforce.
Oh man. If you looked up not good in the dictionary, it would be a picture of this situation right now.
Incoming.
It's astoundingly not awesome.
Swords ready.
To the vanguard.
Literally had to upgrade them just so they would get over there in time.
For Oradell. For the queen. By the light of the moon.
We must move on.
Reinforce.
Not good. Yeah, well, we're not getting 3 stars on this one.
Time is mana.
Well, that sucked. At this point, I just want to see if I can pass it. Like, forget 3 stars, dude. Let's just try and pass it. That's gonna make it more difficult. Just used everything I had. His timing is astounding, making sure he does that right when everything's happening.
Swords ready.
You have my bow.
Lucan.
Salure Denuri.
Explode into space! Explode into space!
For Oradel!
Oh boy.
Incoming!
Let's just wait a second on that. Our boy hit level 10.
You shall not cast! You shall not cast!
That was a good one.
We must move on.
That was a good one.
Swords ready! You shall not cast! I've got that power.
You have my bow.
Oh man. We almost had 3 stars too. It's just like that one wave hit all at once and the stupid thing took out half my towers.
I use mana.
They were so lined up, it was perfect.
Incoming! Explode into space!
Let's hit the next one.
Explode into space!
It actually doesn't matter right now.
Salure Denuri.
Swords ready!
That sucks a little bit more. But they're just about done anyway, so.
Explode into space!
I love how he times it to when he waits till the Bandersnatch gets there and then does that. It's my favorite toxic thing that he does.
Incoming! You shall not cast! You shall not cast! Swords ready!
We must move on. Hunting season begins. Shoot the thrill, ready to kill.
We almost had 3 stars anyway, dude, but yeah, not quite. And I do not care enough to try again, but let me tell you. Alright, well, we can get the last one for our boy. We can unlock the new one, Raz and Rags. which, if memory serves, was not very good. I feel like I always assumed they would be neat, and they were very underwhelming. So, maybe we'll go mage attack range. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, let's see. Neverwonder. Although we have weathered dozens of onslaughts, we are on the verge of collapse. We press on towards Neverwonder, which is under the Weirdwood's protection. If these impressive beings see us as a threat, we will be hopelessly crushed. The time has come to risk it all. May Eleni protect us. Yeah. Alright, the Weirdwood, this huge treant, is of the very angry kind. It gives a whole new meaning to Wrath of the Forest. So, it's the new artillery upgrade. If memory serves, I feel like I always remember that's not as good as you would hope for. I feel like is what I remember, but who knows how true that is.
By the light of the moon.
You have my
I think
bow.
this one starts giving you little mushroom people that are like suicide bombers, basically. So I think the real goal here is to get, like,
And our evil in.
DPS, you know?
Got that power?
Something like that. So we're not gonna go as heavy into barracks units, I don't feel like. We'll see. Blue, green, red, blue. Yeah, he'll give you a small amount of money if you do the Simon Says, but they get increasingly more complicated, and you don't really want to be focusing on all that.
Never target tire.
Who's calling the next one? All right. The Boom Shroom Fast Speed Shroom Explosion. Yeah, so there's several different kinds of mushrooms, and they're all kind of bad news, to be honest. They blow up when they die, and they annihilate barracks units. So really, your whole goal here should be increasing your DPS outside of barracks units, because all the Shroom people are going to blow up your stuff anyway. And so, if memory serves, I feel like I've had more success in the past by doing that. Also, I just noticed this side is open. It's not just like the one side.
To the vanguard. Onward.
That is not good.
Salure Denuri.
Yeah, you can see like one little dude destroyed them. So yeah, I just noticed it's two, not one. So that's not great. I don't really expect that to do a whole lot of damage necessarily, because yeah, it did basically none.
Reinforce! Use mana.
Time is mana. Green, blue, or blue, green, red, blue, yellow. Blue.
Incoming!
Never target tire.
For Aradel.
Really trying to see if I can hold it. I can't. That sucks.
By the light of the moon.
We must move on.
Alright, the new enemy. The Munch Shroom spawns Boom Shrooms. So, just a bigger version, and it's a bigger version and makes more, so it's scary.
Swords
Do that just to slow them down.
You have my bow.
Loken!
I feel like he could be, like, she could be good because the explosion and the anti-casting, obviously, is the idea. Do that to slow them down.
To the vanguard.
Salure
I
Denuri.
think they drop right here. Hopefully that's true. Yeah, it looks like it. Which is good. I think there's a path right here as well, but that's also okay.
You shall not pass!
It's not great. Yeah.
You shall not cast!
More anti-casting. Kind of getting those activated right now is wiser, because it's going to take them a second to get to me anyway. Kind of vibe. So the poison will not one-shot these guys. Good to know.
You shall not cast!
Upside, our anti-casting is in full swing.
Swords ready! Reinforce!
I mean, they were going off anyway, so.
Explode into space! Explode into space!
Alright.
Incoming!
Alright, next wave. Alright, new enemy is the fungus breeder, which spawns mushrooms. Which, if you recall, when you kill them, they spawn more. So you're getting it. It's like a Russian stacking doll or whatever they're called. Everything explodes too, obviously. So hopefully that's sufficiently scary for you. As I know, it was late.
Explode into space!
But you know, explosions. My AOE is doing real good. Here, slow him down, please. That sucks.
For Aradel. Sweet dreams are made of this. Sweet dreams are
Man, I hate having to use a. I hate having to use something so good on one guy.
Sweet dreams are made of this. We must move on.
Oh wow! If she does the zap on the big ones, it just kills all the layers. That's good to know.
You have my
I'm just
bow.
constantly running him back and forth. They're gonna go all the way through anyway.
Salure Denuri.
I was just to go back up, pal.
Reinforce!
I think they got it
Like a rolling stone.
for now.
For Aradel.
Time was perfect. They were all deactivated anyway, so.
Incoming!
Let's rock and roll.
Swords ready!
We must move on.
Alright. Probably gonna try the weird wood. Let's hit the next one.
Forest awakens.
So the fiery nut, which is a burning nut that explodes, setting the ground on fire, and then the clobber, which shakes the ground, dealing 75 damage and stunning everybody for a second. So very good. I'm hoping it's just a mismemory that the tree ant is not as good as you would hope. I'm hoping it's a mismemory, because I really need him to be pulling his weight right about now. So that's the hope and the prayer. We'll see.
Reinforce!
It wasn't bad. I misclicked a little bit. I clicked a little too early on accident, but... Let's get the next one coming in. Probably gonna go for this. It's a stun for 3 seconds, and it does big damage, so... It's not bad. The fiery nut would be good too, but we'll see. I don't know if it matters when they're in ball form, but it's alright. Alright, we dealt with that well enough.
Zalure Denuri.
Let's say I need you down there. Tempted to put a golden archer right here, because he can see probably all of this for sure, and probably at least a little bit into this side.
For Aradel. We must move on.
Swords ready! Got that power?
You have my bow.
All right. Next wave. Apparently, though, that nut does big damage, but apparently it never decreases, because the second tier 2 is also 330. So that's expensive. But is what it is. Okay, we are going to need you up there. In the worst way.
Time is mana. Reinforce!
Alright, the High Elven Mage. Upgrades. Time lapse, which will phase up to 2 enemies out of the battlefield, dealing damage over 5 seconds and just removes them. And the Arcane Sentinel will be this little powerful little guy that will follow enemies a very long range. So that's really good, because they'll be like chasing enemies way over here. So they hit way above their pay grade. You can see they're like shooting and following the enemies. They follow them way farther than the range of the tower by quite a bit. So, and then the phasing out is really good because it's good for groups. And so you can phase out a group and then they'll be like all stuck here, taking damage, and then they're out of your face, so they can be really strong. But I figured that was a good spot.
Time's like an ocean.
So yeah, this one will be up to 3 enemies. It'll deal more damage. I'm trying to save my powers for when I really need them.
Time's like an ocean.
You can see them all stuck in time there. Plus, his regular shot fires 3 bolts at the same time, which is really good. So yeah, not bad.
Time's like an ocean.
Nice. All right, it's not bad. Another good golden archer spot would probably be right here, because he could probably see all of this, maybe part of this, maybe part of this. That'd be another good spot.
For Aradel! Onward!
I feel like getting my barracks units better, because there's a lot of pressure on the barracks units to hold.
We must move
Because there's
on.
only 1 on each side, and I don't have the space for more. I could put another barracks right here, but I feel like there might be better options if I need to. But we're almost out of waves here, so I'm not positive we're going to need all that. You're going to be needed over here. So, wait till I'm really dire, okay?
For the Queen!
Incoming!
That was good. That was a great cast. I'd say we need help over there.
Swords ready!
Thank God I upgraded my barracks units.
Hunting season begins. Keep things steady.
Ready to kill.
Yeah, that's a great spot. Look at that. You can see so much. That's a good one. Just like frozen in time there. Probably go the double damage first.
Gotcha.
Because on the right enemy, that could be really, really strong. Almost.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can probably call it the next one.
Gotcha.
Reinforce!
Crimson Sky.
Deleted.
Crimson Sky.
So this one will be as a very good shot.
Crimson
So
Sky.
now he's a very good chance of one-shotting enemies, which is obviously very good.
Hunting season begins.
We're gonna test a theory here. Yeah, look at that. That'd be a great spot for another one.
Shoot the thrill. Ready to kill.
You can see the entire freaking thing.
Gotcha.
Nice. Yeah, we did really well. Got 3 stars and everything. I would have gotten 3 stars in that other one, man. We almost did anyway. But yeah, there we go. All right, the new one, Brave Bark, which is cool. An Ent Lord. Spiked roots sprout from the area, dealing 30 to 50 damage. Summons 2 greenlings to block and fight enemies. Grabs an enemy of 200 life or less and flings it out of the stage. Home run. Brave Bark is wrapped in a cocoon, healing himself and allies for 140 health over 2 seconds. Densely covers a wide area with 9 spiked vines, each dealing 40 area damage. It's a little tempting to try someone new.
Solitary trees grow strong.
Let's go. Maybe we'll do that. Grabs an enemy. Yeah, maybe we could try that. Try someone new. Additional Thunderbolts. Yeah, let's go additional Thunderbolts and the slow, which is really good. Sick. Well, time-wise, we're a little low. There'll be a little bit of editing, but not too much, so it might be a little shorter, but that's all right. So probably call it this one. I'm probably all Kingdom Rushed out anyway. It's a very high stress, and we're getting into the later stages where things are a little bit harder. So, but we did really good. We almost 3-starred that one stage, which is a little tragic. I don't know. I might go back in and try to get that 3rd star. It would get us 1 more star, which would be cool, but it would be a great way to level our guy here. So, I might do that. We'll see. But anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.